Hey, what's up guys, it's me SjArtz, and in this video we are gonna be discussing about all of these tools like marquee selection tool, lasso selection tool, magic wand tool and many more tools in the second part of the PS Touch basics. So now let's get started.
I got some dirty shit to pick up at the dry cleaner. I got a tidy bitch to pick up, I got love Selena. Shawty hop up in the whip, but I ain't never seen it. Shawty love the way I whip it in a two-seater.
So guys, first of all you need to click on this plus option which is in the bottom right. So after clicking on it, you can see something like this. So if you want to add a photo, you have to click on the photo layer and then add a photo, and you can see the folders that are present in your gallery or in your phone. So I'll just add any one of this. I'll add any kind of background over here. So I'll add this one. For now this looks cool. So the first tool that is in our video is marquee selection tool. So what are the uses? So like if I want to cut this much square, so I want this much square and then I want only this much of square, then you need to go to the pencil tool and then click on extract. So you can see the other all part has been removed, but and the same part is there. But what if you want the remaining part? So you gotta go to the same option and then clear, so that much part will be cleared. And if you select the layer and you want that much part to be in the next layer, so you gotta click in the plus option and then layer from selection. So you can do this like this. It's very simple, and the other tools are related like this, so you will understand it very easily. So once you're done, you can see there are more options like corners. So if you want like a little curve one, you can select the radius according to yourself. So I'll just select 39 and you can see the little curves in the square, and these are the some uses. So now the next tool is the circle selection tool. So basically it's same as the marquee selection tool, but in this you have to select the circle like this. You can draw any kind of sphere if you want, and it has the same use as of the marquee selection tool. So now let's get into the next tools. So guys, our next tool is the lasso selection tool. So basically it is like a drawing tool. So I'll just crop. If you do good drawing, it's very useful for you. Like if you want this much part, I'll just do anything roughly. I don't have a good drawing, so like this much. So now it selects that much part, and then you can do the same. Like you can add the color through it, but that's of the next part, so we'll not discuss that. And the same uses as of the marquee selection tool and the circle selection tool. And the next tool in that is the polygon selection tool. So basically this tool enables you to draw the same. It is same like the lasso selection tool, but it's like having the edges and all, so you can draw the hexagon, pentagon and stuff like that. So you can see it's quite simple and easy. So if you want this much part, you can do it, and basically it's exact same. So I think there's no need to explain you much about this. So now let's get into the next tool. So guys, our next tool is the magic wand tool, and it to crop something which has the same color. Like if I select this blue color and just tap it, so you can see all the things with the same shades have been selected. So you can do this stuff like that. You can change the color and all. So it's very useful it's like if the color shades can be differentiated easily, so you can use this to use it. So now the next tool in it is the scribble selection tool. So basically in this tool you just need to color it like this, and then it like crops it something like this. But this tool is not useful and it cannot be used perfectly, so I don't recommend using this tool. So the next tool is the brush selection tool. So here you have to first of all set up the brush according to your size, and then just need to paint it, and then it will select that much part. So it's again a useful if you like draw it and then select it. It's very useful. So like I want this much part, so I'll select this. So it's very useful again if you have a good drawing, it's gonna be very useful for you. So now the next tool is the quick selection tool. It's basically the same as the last tool, just you can't see the color. So if you just crop it and you can see, just selects the part. Again, it's not a useful, so it's not useful, so I'll not tell you much about it. And now let's get into the next tool. So guys, our next tool is one of the most common tool, that is the brush tool. This is, I don't think I need to tell you about this. This is used for coloring and you can paint it. So there are many settings like the size. You can set up the size from here, and there's like you can differentiate, disperse it, and even you can select the opacity like this, and you can select the radius like this, and the hardness you can select, like if you want 100% hardness you can see, and if the flow, if you want, you can set it 100, and the opacity even. So you can see the many like settings. So, and you can select the color from over here. If I go make this 100, so you can see the many colors, and if you want you can use this one to like differentiate the color, and you can use that color even. So now the next tool is the effects paint tool. So like there are many effects over here. You can see the comic tool, the sharpen, saturation, color balance, temperature. So if I select the black and white one, and I'll select the brush sizes as the default one, and then if I do like this, you can see it's turning into black and white. So like it's very useful again if you want to convert some parts into black and white, and if you have good drawing, so you can make it very this tool might be very useful for you. So the next tool is the spray tool. So basically this is like a last tool, but the only thing that is, it's like spray. So like you can do flow, but it's like not complete hard, it's not straight. You can see there's like a little blurrish effect in it, so you can use this even. So the next tool in our list is the clone stamp tool. Again, this is not a very useful tool, so I'll not tell you much about it. Just like you can clone the parts, something like this. So if you get a good knowledge of it, you can clone it, but again it's not a useful thing, so I'll not tell you much about it. Now it's the healing brush tool. It's the same like it's but you can heal with it this time. So again the same thing, it's not useful, so I recommend don't use it. So now the next tool is the most common thing, the eraser tool. So it's just used for erasing, so I don't think I need to tell you much about it. So now the last tools are the blur tool. So here you can simply blur things like this. So you can see I can blur. Here you can set the blur density. And the last tool is the smudge tool. Basically it smudges the things through which you flow it. So like you can see it's smudging the tool, like warping type, you can say it's like a warping tool even. So again it's a very useful thing for graphic designers. You can see we got a cool effect right over here. So if you use it clearly, so you can increase its strength, and also again it's a useful thing, so you can use it in your designs even. So guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the video, and in the next video we'll be discussing about these optimization effects like the invert, black and white, saturation, and many more. So make sure you stick to the next video and stick to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till that time, peace out.